Those who gave their partner a second chance after they said they would change. How did that turn out?
Many years ago, I dated a girl, and about a year into the relationship, I had this gut feeling that it wasn't right. Everything was about her at all times, and even in my early mid-20s, I knew these things weren't right. Things like, if I was texting someone while at her apartment, she'd say something to the effect of, "Why don't you just go home? You clearly don't want to be here." But then I'd put away my phone, and she'd spend the rest of the night staring at hers. Or the time, I don't even remember the stupid reason, but I promise it was so marginally small, that we got into a fight, and after going to bed, she woke me up to tell me I was making her uncomfortable, so I needed to sleep on the couch. But when I went to sleep on the couch, she waited for me to go to sleep before coming out and telling me I was still making her uncomfortable, and I needed to drive the hour home. But when I left the apartment and got to my car, she started screaming at me from the window for leaving her alone. When I broke up with her, she begged me to stay, that she'd change and we'd work out. And I was a dumb kid and didn't want to hurt people's feelings, and my own parents didn't have the greatest relationship, so I kind of just resigned myself to, well, this is the lot I chose. We ended up staying together for another 3 years and moved in together for a brief period. So what happened in those 3 years? She started getting more and more emotionally abusive. I was always wrong about everything. All of my friends were alienated. If they called me to hang out, all couples, I'd say, "Hold on, let me check with GF to see if she wants to go." And then I'd get a phone call 5 minutes later saying, "Actually, NVM, we decided not to hang out." Don't do this to your friends if they're in a toxic relationship, by the way. I know their SO sucks, but it's so isolating. Or the time she actually tried to push me down the stairs and threw things at me and threatened to lie to the cops if I called them. I'm now 5 years happily married.